BluntCut MetalWorks, April 25th, 2021. This is heat treat 5. I got data function 62/25. Anyway, get a versioning. It's a 62 Rockwell. This is Niolox 62 Rockwell, 5mm thick. And this also Niolox 4mm, except the edge geometry and tip geometry are a lot thicker. I point this one out because I test with the little one and is able to pass my test. So now I'm going to test a bigger one here, knife here, with thinner geometry. So thickness behind the edge, they both have 18 degrees per side. Thickness behind the edge, this one is 27/10 of an inch here, and this is at almost 22 thou. That means it's about 0.55 millimeter behind that thickness. And the primary bevel here is for every millimeter of thickness, 6 millimeter wide, tall. Anyway, so this one, see in the past, I mean, it did go through. I dig a hole through here, and it will take a long time. And this time I nailed this thing down. And so, but to point it out, I passed with 61 Rockwell and this 62. And so I'm looking for certain level of damage, and the question is how much and what the mode of damage would be. I sharpened wood edge pro at 18 degrees per side, 600 grit up to 600 grit diamond, and it again, I mean, it's hard test, so it will cut phone book all right. This is way too thin, and there's the line here. I'm willing to sacrifice some of the tips, some of these edge here, so I can grind back and you can have a finger guard here, and this will be thinner blade. All right, and so, well, let's do the standard test. Chop some 2x4 real quick. I'm not going to chop through, and so be a little harder wood. This some sort of red bark. I don't know. It doesn't look too hard. Red bark eucalyptus. Hopefully this will. I'm not going to smack this one. I need to dig a hole. This is eucalyptus. Some oak. I don't want. Okay. This will cause damage. This is cow femur bone, and I'm going to tap, chipping it out a little bit, and yeah. So you can see it's really brittle. we see that I think it's definitely going to have a lot of depth to the edge. Enter. Let's see, enter. When the paper is real bending up, it's kind of hard to cut. Yeah, definitely you can see the deflection where some of the edge got a little bit of deformation. It's not chipped. I mean, because I tested it before. Yep, assuming the paper fold a little bit, it will not able to pass the sliding point book. But again, that is for if you're going to cleave or bond contact. I mean, if you do a simple contact, no problem. But I'm talking about top chopping it, so that's why we have a little deformation. So now I'm just going to dig through this 2x4 here, and with this, oh wait, before I do that, I think I have to do this thing while the tip's still intact. There is some sort of bracket here. Okay, and so I'm just going to punch a hole while the tip's still intact. So I went through, no problem, and the tip, it's no problem because this compression, so that's why I do it first. Because you don't have the lateral, so that be got you know, a little bit of roll, I guess, because of the contact thing like that, but there's nothing. I mean, that's why I do it first. Well, it slightly bent this way a little bit, and so I'm going to slightly bend it back. You slightly bend it back. I mean, it will not survive too many back and forth. It doesn't matter. I mean, the tip not meant to do this. It's still bent. Okay, it's sort of straight now. And since found this, couldn't complete this test successfully, let's punch another hole. See if the tip's still able to take it. And the tip is already weakened by the bend back and forth a little bit, so through. Yeah, there are some it's rolling already on the tips. Probably you can see it though. Right there. That's it. It's shiny stuff with that roll. And I'm going to inflict damage. One. I want to see the damage more, so don't feel that hey, pretty good. It actually breaking. Oh man, woo. Well, this cheap anvil. I have 2 dents. I mean, the edge of ripple here, you can see. No chips. I mean, this thing is just deformation. And of course, if you keep hitting it, but look like the damage didn't go bigger than the sharpening bevel. It's just barely right there. It bent inward. So the toughness is already demonstrated. It's very tough for this hardness here and this steel. Thanks for watching.